Hi there, Peter Stoll, Lifestyle Change Catalyst. Thanks for joining me today. This week I've been discussing the life pattern I call the retirement nest egg dilemma. This is where a person sacrifices their life enjoyment all the way through until retirement, accumulating a nest egg and hoping that they're going to enjoy their retirement and do all the things that they've been putting off doing. If you've been following this process through to this stage, then you probably have a fairly good idea on what you need to do to put in place, not only for an alternative lifestyle, but your ideal lifestyle to escape the retirement nest egg dilemma, should you wish to do so. The final part of this process, the final key, is called growth. Now, there are two phases of growth. The first being to understand where you're at, know where you're heading, and assess what skills, knowledge and expertise you may require to get there. The second phase is to put a plan in place to make it happen. Let's briefly go back over the other four key elements, and that'll bring us back to growth. Okay. The first key element we touched on this week was vision, and that was after understanding and considering the other key elements. You may have now adjusted either your destination, your direction, and how you are going to get there, your pathway. That's completely normal. Without going through the process, how would you actually know? You may now realise you need to change your mindset or even make some larger paradigm shifts to break away from the retirement nest egg dilemma scenario, but that's cool. That's what this is all about. The introduction of the holistic approach may have broadened your view on what's possible as well. I hope it has. The second key element is business. If you are considering making the transition to the digital economy, there may be quite a few skills and some knowledge that needs to be acquired. And creating your own business can be a challenge. It will require a more entrepreneurial way of thinking. That's why it's recommended to seek the assistance of a suitably good mentor and a great training platform to see you through this process. The third key element was passion. As many of your passions have probably been placed on the back burner, they now need to be nurtured and developed. Discovering your life purpose is also a key here for inclusion in your ideal lifestyle, integrated online business. Many need additional assistance to discover their inner greatness, and this is usually suppressed, or at the very least not explored by traditional educational systems. I know some people, men in particular, have difficulty with this type of self-exploration or self-discovery, but the outcome, to know your true self, can result in an amazing life for yourself and your partner and your family. So it's something worthwhile considering and exploring a lot further. Now, the fourth key element is wellness. And although this is something that should come naturally to each of us, basically respecting our own selves enough to take the time to take good care of ourselves, unfortunately in this so-called modern traditional society, this also gets placed on the back burner. And indeed, general self-health and fitness maintenance skills are no longer being passed down from generation to generation. Generally, we need to get back to basics here and at least do the minimum requirement of including movement, nutrition, and energy activating activities as part of our daily routines. Our happiness and the maximisation of our life endeavours at work and at play rely on it. Which brings us back to growth. When we know the areas that we need assistance in, the next step is to find the best training and or mentorship for our needs. Now, let me suggest that the business component is usually the largest area to adjust. Obviously, the others are equally as important, but business can sometimes be pivotal to allow the flexibility for the other key elements to be addressed. If you are keen to move forward here, I would like to suggest a free ebook entitled Thriving in the Digital Economy. This has been written by my friend and mentor Rhonda Swan, the Unstoppable Mama. Rhonda and her husband Brian have been travelling and thriving off the digital economy for the past 9 years now, and with their daughter Hannah currently live in Bali. What a magical place Bali is. Have you ever been there? If not, you should get there one day. But you don't have to travel to experience the magic of the digital economy. You can easily do that from anywhere with a computer and an internet connection. If you download your copy of the ebook now, I'll also show you a video prepared by Rhonda, who will open your eyes to some of the possibilities in the digital economy. This should get you moving down the path to take you out from the retirement nest egg dilemma, and will hopefully introduce you to your new magical ideal lifestyle. The second phase of growth is actually making it happen. So go ahead, that's up to you, download now, and enjoy a life you truly deserve. Thanks for joining me in this series, and I hope at the very least you learnt something along the way, or on the way to implementing your brand new lifestyle. I'm also happy for you to share any or all of this information. I hope we talk again soon. Don't forget, download the ebook. It'll either be above here or down below. Check the link and it will take you through to that video. Cheers. See you soon.